Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's his next move? Let's find out in the charts here, shall we? Wow, Bitcoin, man, it's pumping up here. Is this pump going to continue all the way to some crazy levels, or is it going to break down to just the bottom level? We're going to talk about that and more in today's episode. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the Pi 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. How is everybody doing out there? Wow. It's been a boring little bit of a week here after that huge dump. A lot of sideways actions, and we're trying to figure out where is this going to go? Where is Bitcoin going to go? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Right? This obviously the patterns we can say that, hey, this is probably going to be dead. When looking at the Fear and Greed Index, well, the Fear and Greed Index is saying something different, right? It's saying that, hey, you know what? This is over extended in the fear side, so maybe things are going to pump. So we're going to take a look at price action, figure out which way to go, whether we want to short this thing or go long, and see if we are correct. Because you know what, this is all about probabilities. There's no guarantees that any kind of trade is going to work. So make sure that you do your own research or come up with your own plan for your trade, because you know what, everybody's trading plan should be different, and you follow the best plan that you feel is right for you. Okay, and if you do, make sure you head over to bybit.davincij15 or femex@davincij15.com. Right, links are in the description below, right, where you can actually just, even if you're not trading, you can actually just buy crypto there. You could actually, stake your crypto there. You could do a lot of things at bybit.davincij15.com. Just go ahead, open up an account. You don't have to do any trading or anything. Just open up an account. Okay, let's get over to the charts right now. Oh, wow. You can see, right, we're in a tight range here, and we're in a sort of like a descending triangle. We kind of broke out of it, but we didn't break out of it heavy yet. Let's just see if that's going to happen. Let me just move this a bit around. Let's see if we can get some sort of traction on this wedge pattern here. This I thought it was going to be like a rising wedge, but no, it's actually it's a flag pattern here, and we might be coming back into it as this 4-hour candle turns red finally. We could go to the hourly, and you can see we are lollygagging here and failing to stay higher. Yes, there's a lot of steam loss here. You can see it both inside the RSI. You can see it's lost steam, so it's heading in a downward direction. Not quite broken to say, hey, you know what, we're definitely going down. So you gotta cool your jets, look for some other reasons to be in a trade. You can say, well, hey, you know what, Da Vinci, this is some serious divergence here, so this is not the higher area, because if this went higher, then you could have called it a divergence. But this one, there's no divergence here. It's only between this top, which is around $30,300, and this top is where you see the divergence really start to shine more. Even this one right here, which is at 30,500 and then 30,600. You can see there's a divergence there. So if you want, you could try to, but the divergence is not confirmed on any of these, any of those. So that is a risk you're going to take. We are in a bear market, so it's worth the risk to say, okay, you know what, I think it might come back down, so I'm going to take a short. So if you're going to do that, your stop loss should be right at this next high. And should it go higher, let's see here, you might want to reverse the trade. If it breaks above, let's see here, really the breakout is here. So you could do the candle body as an example. So that breakout is at $31,295 approximately, is where you could say for sure this is a breaking up higher, and yeah, you probably won't get burned. Right? No, that's a probability, of course. No guarantees from management. To do your own research and decide for yourself. but most likely we are headed for a short here. You can see we can take a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, right? Where the percentage chance, what's the percentage here? So you can go like 25x on this short, or even 35x and stuff like that. So depending on make sure that you use small amounts of money. And you can see some returns, right? You can, because we're in a bear market, you can see if this thing continues down or even continues all the way breaking down into oblivion. So you can set your stops to 50% and see if it goes all the way and breaks down to 21,000. But I think it's too early for that right now. So I would suggest you go to 50%, move your stops to break even should we get to the 50% mark, which is approximately $30,000 and $66. Then move your stop to 50%, and then see if it comes all the way back down to this level, which is on this lower level of the flag, which is around the 29,500 or something like that, where you would move your stops to actually full profit and see if you get lucky. But I would actually just start planning to take profits somewhere at the 29,500. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's see what Rockin Brainer is saying, where we turn on that signaling system. And looks like we've got a sell signal, folks. So right now that sell signal is valid here. So if you want to jump in on the sell as you're watching this, only people who are watching this live are the people who are DJ15 token holders. So if you're DJ15 token holders, you can watch it in this live right now, and you're seeing this happening. So make sure you get your DJ15 tokens, right? Right, and if you're interested in Rockin Brainer, you can do so by going to payments.rockinbrainer.io. Link is in the description below. Okay, alrighty. So also remember, I am part of NFT Shills, right? I am actually going to be a partner, right? We're just putting together the contracts and everything, but yes, that's happening. And so if you're interested in browsing through some cool NFTs or thinking about listing your own NFT, you can do so absolutely free. All that's free, and access all this beautiful content for free over at nftshill.io. Also, make sure that you are ready for the big drop of the Dabitar. So if you are one of my diehards, you must have your own Dabitar icon, because you know what, there's going to be some special rewards for anyone, especially if you're in Dubai, that owns a Dabitar NFT. So make sure you own one today. Well, not today, but when it drops. Alrighty, let's head over to Ethereum. Ethereum, you know what? Look at that. This 4 hour, this band is tightening up. I don't know what I want to say there, but anyways, it's very tight, right? It's squeezing, right, the life out of the price action. So this means that a big move is coming on Ethereum. So that means probably a big move is coming in Bitcoin. So whether it goes to the upper side or the lower side, that's still not clear. We can say that this thing is kind of broken out here, and that could be, unfortunately, Ethereum loves to do fake out. So don't be surprised if this thing goes higher and then just drops and dies, right? That's the nature of Ethereum in this market. So, but because if you look back, here's the thing, what I've noticed, if we have not touched the 200 period average in a long time, generally we come back to look at it before we continue on. And guess what? The 61.8 is at the 200 period moving average. there's resistance at the 200 period at the 61.8. So don't be surprised if we go a big pump to $2,500 on Ethereum in the next little while. So I wouldn't be surprised for that by tomorrow or something like that if that happens. So most likely we're heading in a higher direction than a lower direction. But this is all probabilities, no guarantees, right? So you have to set your stop losses and make sure your losses are very small, not large, so that you can always come back tomorrow and not get wrecked. Don't get wrecked like the Luna boys. Alrighty, let's go on to the crypto bubbles, and of course our favorite topic, which is the dominance. Everything looks horrible. Oh my God! Did you know I saw Luna in here? It's 100% loss. Oh wow! Yes, I know. I got the 100%. I was part of that 100% loss. How many out there? Message me in the description below. How many took 100% loss on Luna? I know I did. So I'm sure there's a lot of you out there. Okay, 100% loss on Luna, and look, most of these are 50, 40. Oof, brutal. I don't even want to look at my portfolio sometimes. Okay, so I'm looking to get out of the alts very shortly. So as soon as this thing comes back to the 13 AMA, I'm probably going to dump my alts. Looking like this thing looks like it wants to roll through. It was extended itself a lot here. You can see it overextended, but and there's a little bit of divergence there, so I wouldn't be surprised if this thing, comes back a little bit. Not too much though. I would say probably to the 38.2 of this little pump here, and so don't expect much, right? Look at that, 38.2 is just above that, just below the previous high. So somewhere in this area, we can see around the 43%, 44%. Is the best that you could probably hope for. We might get a little bit more, but I doubt it. I think you need to stay conservative, and then anything in this area of the 44.2% and down, we could say, okay, we need to start getting out of this mess and preserve our Bitcoin capital, and move on, right? And look for buying opportunities when the dominance is a lot higher, because we're headed probably to 52% or 50% easily. 52 is easy. Probably we're gonna go 62, something like that. No, that's 58. There it is, 58% level. Right, maybe even as high as 60. Oof, I don't even want to talk about that, because that would crush alts. Oh boy. Oh well. Alts have had a rough time, but that's okay. It will all come back. You all have opportunities to buy on alts in the cheap, and learn how to do so by heading over to DaVinciCodes.net/videos to learn the basic little old lady strategy for absolutely free. Okay, I'm gonna close this off with a video that you must take a look at. This nice video interview. It's a little bit long, but hey, if you're one of my fans, right, you won't mind watching it. The links are in the description. Check out this video. It's pretty cool. Alrighty. Thanks all for watching. Remember, right, you want to hold Bitcoin. You want to hold it yourself. You don't want the banksters to convert your Bitcoin to dollars, because that's coming, and you need to hold your Bitcoins on your own. So all right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.